Okay, so May at Enza is the month that we're going to dedicate to answering questions for clients. These are the most frequently asked questions. And because it's client related, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to start off today with Allison. So Allison, you're a therapist here at Enza.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're an esthetician, of course. But today I'm going to surprise you with a question. I'm actually going to ask you a question that has been relayed to us. And one of the questions that's the most frequently asked is, does waxing hurt?
Of course it does. Everyone asks me that. It does hurt. The first few times it will hurt, but there are things that you can do, like taking Advil half an hour before you come in, just to ease the pain a little bit and make sure that you're feeling 100% comfortable. If you do feel pain and it's hard to resist, we will pause so that you can calm down a little bit. We will accommodate you to whatever issue that you may have.
That's lovely. What about pain tolerance?
It's hard, but it also depends on how thick your hair is, how thin your hair is.
Okay.
If you've waxed before, if you've shaved.
So there's a lot of criteria as to why it hurts for some and why it doesn't hurt for others. Okay, but at least you answered that honestly, which is something we're really proud of over here, is that we are honest about most things. All right, next question. Shaving versus waxing. The great question, right? What happens if I do shave in between my waxing?
Your waxing you'll have to start from the beginning again.
So it's not worth it?
No.
All right. But it is so quick.
I know.
Especially when you're showering and it's right there and you just grab it and you just do it. So not advisable.
No.
Try and keep it clean. And especially for summer, you know, with spring and everything. I mean, we've noticed a lot of times with clients who do waxing, they love it. You wear your bikini or you wear a one piece, but you never have that problem. And especially when you go through things like menopause. So yes, of course, when you're younger, but as you get older, you have hair too, right? Now, in a case like that, what is your scoop on this with waxing?
If by the time you continue waxing for a really long time, you will eventually have no hair growth, and so it's a difference. So by the time you're at that age where you are going through menopause and you do have the hot flashes, you don't have to worry about maybe the apophytic glands and being self-conscious about the smell so much because there's not that much production of the sweat and the hair.
So basically what you're saying is, if for instance you are going through that and you do wax, it will be cooler for the body.
Yes.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Okay, last question. Are you ready?
Yes.
This question is totally not to do with waxing, but it's got to do with Enza itself. Why do you love to work in a South African spa?
I love it. I love it because it's unique and different, and it's a little escape from the real world. You come down here and you're in a completely different place, and you're with trusted estheticians and therapists, and it's hard to find that, especially going to different spas and seeing how different people are and feeling different touches.
And that's such a good answer. That's just the answer we need.
Yeah.
And you didn't rehearse that answer, did you?
No.
Okay,
No,
good.
it's
good.
true.
All right, so for the month of May, you can send your questions because we really want to know. We want to know what you want to know, and we would love to cover it. And it's all about getting to know Enza. And if you know Enza, how well do you know us? So today, of course, we've spoken to Allison, and we are going to have others up. So we're going to have therapists such as Jenna, which is going to cover our acupuncture and Chinese medicine. And we have Lindsay, and she's going to cover different aspects. So we're going to have so much fun. I think that's the most important part of this whole process. So if you have a question and you want to send it to us, just send it at info@enza.ca or at enza.ca.